Good morning, second graders. Today we are going to start our unit on shapes and geometry. We're starting with 2D shapes and we will move into 3D shapes as we go through.
In this lesson, we will identify some shapes by finding how many sides, vertices, and angles each shape has. Look at these shapes. Do you already know the names of some shapes? Some of the shapes are triangles. Look at the shapes that are triangles. How are the triangles all alike?
Okay, when we look at these shapes that are triangles, or when we look at shapes at all, we can count things like their corners, we can count things like the number of sides, and hopefully you're noticing that all of the triangles have 3 sides and 3 corners or vertices. Vertices is the word that we use for corners.
The triangles all have 3 sides. The triangles all have 3 vertices. The triangles all have 3 angles. Why is the red shape not a triangle?
What is it about the red shape that makes it not a triangle? Well, we just talked about how triangles all have 3 sides and 3 vertices. This red shape has way too many sides to be a triangle.
The red shape has 6 sides. Triangles have exactly 3 sides. Look at the shapes. Some of them are quadrilaterals and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are quadrilaterals.
Okay, now the important thing to know about quadrilaterals is quad means 4 and laterals mean sides. So we're looking for shapes that have 4 sides when we're looking for quadrilaterals. So if I look over here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. That would be a quadrilateral. This blue shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides and therefore is not a quadrilateral.
Look at the shapes that are quadrilaterals. How are the quadrilaterals all alike?
Look at the number of sides, look at the number of corners.
The quadrilaterals all have 4 sides. The quadrilaterals all have 4 vertices. The quadrilaterals all have 4 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are pentagons, and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are pentagons.
Okay, pentagons have 5 sides. So we are looking for shapes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and 5 corners, or vertices.
Look at the shapes that are pentagons. How are the pentagons all alike? The pentagons all have 5 sides. The pentagons all have 5 vertices. The pentagons all have 5 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are hexagons and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are hexagons.
Okay, with hexagons, we are looking for shapes that have 6 sides. 6 sides.
Look at the shapes that are hexagons. How are the hexagons all alike? The hexagons all have 6 sides. The hexagons all have 6 vertices. The hexagons all have 6 angles. Can a shape that is a triangle also be a quadrilateral? What about a hexagon? Think about these questions as you do the activity that comes next.
All right, we are going to jump over to our other video for an extra look, and then we will move into our math books.
There are so many shapes in the world, and with so many of them, You can divide them up into their different category names, like this. All these shapes have 3 sides. They also have 3 vertices. They are called triangles. These are quadrilaterals. They have 4 sides and 4 vertices. And these, they have 5 sides and 5 vertices. They are called pentagons. And these cool guys here, they have 6 sides and 6 vertices. We have a name for them too, hexagons. All these shapes are polygons. The number of sides and vertices can be very telling. It tells you what shape a polygon can be and the shape it can't be. And that's a lot of cool information.
All right, second grade, we are going to jump into our math book. We are on page 859 in our green dot math book. So I will meet you there. Our first job on page 859, it says draw some closed plane shapes that have 3 vertices. Well, we know that if a shape has 3 vertices, that it's also going to have 3 sides. What I mean by closed shapes is that we cannot do something like this because this would be an open shape. That does not work. But you could do any style of triangle, something where all the sides are similar, a skinny triangle, all different styles of oops, you can't see that bottom one. All different styles of triangles. We have 1, 2, 3 vertices, 1, 2, 3 sides. 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 Turn the page. Now, this bit of information at the top in green is going to be very helpful to you as you're doing your math today. It reminds you of what the title of the shape is, an example of what it looks like, the number of sides, and the number of vertices. Remember, vertices means corners. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides and 4 vertices. Pentagons have 5 sides and 5 vertices. Hexagons have 6 sides and 6 vertices. So your first job down here is to match each shape to its name. Count the sides and decide which one it matches. For numbers 2 and 3, you need to tell how many sides are in the shape, how many vertices are in the shape, and then the name of the shape. We're counting the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're counting the vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I look back up here at the top, I know that 4 sides and 4 vertices is a quadrilateral. Please use your tools so that you can spell quadrilateral correctly, okay? When I come over here, it's asking you to match each name to its shape again, and then it's asking you to draw the shape. Here's the shape name. You can look back at the top of the other page. This needs to have 4 sides, this needs to have 6 sides, this needs to have 3 sides. Now on the bottom here, it says Bianca drew a triangle and a pentagon. So draw the picture first, and then you need to tell me how many sides in all. That means adding up both shapes. How many vertices in all, adding up both shapes. Okay, let's jump over to our quick check so we can talk about that very quickly because you guys are going to be coming in any second. All right. Number 1. What is the name of this shape? Count the sides, count the vertices. What shape is shown? Count the sides, count the vertices. For number Please come in calm and quiet. For number 3, it's asking how many sides and vertices does a hexagon have? Count the sides, put your answer here. Count the vertices, put your answer here. Good morning. This one is asking you to drag the name of each to the shape. So you will drag this to the right box and match it to the shape. And number 5 says Wesley drew 2 polygons. He drew 9 sides and 9 vertices in all. Which 2 polygons could he have drawn? So if we are adding the sides of both shapes, which ones could he have chosen? This is one where there is more than one right answer, so add carefully. I know you'll do great. Take your time and do your best.